What's up, gang? What's up, gang? What's up, gang? If you're new here, welcome to the Spiritual Ghetto. If not, welcome back. Y'all know what we do here. Y'all know how we do. Grab your chapstick, grab your water, come on back and grab your messages. Your messages from your messenger. Somebody's focus could be who right now the messenger, who they're receiving messages from. You're worried about whether this person is speaking the truth. Uh, Sorry, just looking at notifications because we need to do a quick sound check before I continue. That's what I need to do. And that notification actually came from the right app. I just didn't open the right app. Quick sound check because we are live. That's still not the right app. That's so funny. Okay, so yeah, somebody could be trying to figure out whether this messenger is telling the truth or not. You could be looking into their Facebook or their Facebook pages to see like somebody's looking for something, an inclination as to whether they're different, whether they're real, who they are, what's going on. Definitely just in their fucking business. Quite frankly, in their fucking business. Let's see. What do you have here? Cancer, the crab. Somebody could be like snooping around in like a crabby kind of way. Sorry. There we go. All right. So it seems like the volume's good. The picture is good. This is lovely. Let me close this out. Thank you. And yeah, anyways. So this could be some crabby kind of energy, cancer kind of energy. Somebody trying to be all hard on the outside and they're really soft on the inside, but somebody snooping around, really looking, really trying to check. They're trying to check this messenger to see. It's like a verification process. They're trying to verify them. Again, heavy on that Facebook because I was trying to get into YouTube and I ended up going to Facebook. I'm not live on Facebook right now. I'm only live on YouTube. Okay. These are supposed to be Capricorn money messages, right? That's what we're supposed to be doing here. Capricorn money messages. Are we going in a new direction? Are we channeling messages? I don't think so. I keep hearing a Capricorn really feels like his money's cursed. I feel like it. I don't know why I said his. It should have been theirs, but I believe it's a him, a masculine energy. So a Capricorn may feel like his money's cursed. Let's see the star, Taurus energy, and fire. Taurus is reckless. Not Taurus the sign, but Taurus energy is like bull. A bull is reckless. It's not something that could like um, hold something very fragile like a baby. Uh, huh. The baby here could be your money. You can't hold on to it. Oh, that's good. That's a good analogy. The baby here in this is the money. Somebody can't hold on to it. This was done with fire magic. We have the fire card out here as well. This was done with fire magic. Give me a second. Is my stuff burning? Do I got my stuff going? Since we're looking into this, the star. Somebody has done this. This is a journey. I'm hearing she cursed the entire financial journey. She cursed the entire financial journey. We've got the rebirth card here. Death. Death card. Somebody put an ending to somebody's finances. That is the curse. It's a little more complicated than that, to be honest. But somebody put not only a death to somebody's finances, but curse the entire financial journey to death, to endings. Like doors shutting. I'm hearing doors shut. Like I'm hearing doors like slam, like the actual sound of like slamming doors. Not like just the words doors shutting in someone's face. Somebody like I'm hearing them slam shut. And there is a heaviness on slam shut because it's the sound. It's the sound. of like the door slamming shut. It's unexpected almost, right? We also have this earth energy here. You could be rich in spirit, but you'll be poor on this earth. You'll be rich in spirit, but poor on this earth. Somebody's curse is nasty. Mama's has a nasty motherfucking tongue. And I mean that in like the utmost respect and the utmost disrespect at the same time. Like she's a nasty girl. She is not to be tampered with. The person trying to break the curse is not the person that the curse was put on. Also, the person trying to break the curse is not the person that the curse was put on. The middle way, the line between opposite extremes. I'm hearing ancestors for this, which is weird because this doesn't necessarily talk about either world, but I guess that would be why it's the opposite between both extremes. Um, Someone's ancestor could know. I'm hearing the living and the dead. Someone's ancestor could know. Like, yes, the ancestor on the other side knows what this is, but somebody alive in your family. I think I'm gonna switch this over from like talking about all Capricorns to talking to you all like you are like a singular person, and this is a singular reading. So like, follow me here. Even if you feel like that's the nature of the conversation. That's where it's gonna go. So if you feel like this is not you, then it's not talking to you. But um somebody's living and dead ancestors know about this curse. The living may not believe it. They may just think it's like something somebody spouted out, or like, oh, it's not a rumor, it's not a joke, it's not a. The curse is very real. Somebody's listening to this, and it is very real. Some people in the family, again, living ancestors, maybe these are living elders, is what they're trying to say. I don't think this is just elders, though. I think this is living people within the family, not just your elders. Your elders may or may not answer you about this, but the whatever's underneath the elders, whatever, not your top eldest people, because I feel like that we're ranking them in tiers. So the eldest of the eldest are not going to talk about this with you. Whatever's next underneath them, they've talked about it with them. These ones underneath them, because somebody's like, there's like four tiers of a family, right? Somebody, whoever is trying to break the curse, is the last tier of the family. Like current, like I would say that like they're the current generation, right? They like kind of deal. And then there's like two generations. So there's like maybe somebody's like generation three, and there is a fourth generation, but maybe the fourth generation hasn't really started dealing in money too heavy. But like generation two, somebody's parents and grandparents. I think that's what it is. It's the like aunts and uncles from the grandparents generation, and then they're like might be parents. And then there might be whoever's trying to do the curse breaking. They're in the third generation with 13, 1, 3. They are the third one. And then there's another one that this hasn't hit the fourth generation yet. Maybe they haven't started making money. Maybe they are just now starting to see problems in their money. But for four generations, at least four generations of a family, it's cursed. And the eldest generation knows why. The second, from the top down, the eldest, so that we'll call that, I guess, one. The second generation, they know of this curse, but they are like, they don't speak of it. Number one. Number two, they don't necessarily believe it because they're like, oh, bitch, we don't believe in witchcraft. We don't get into the things. Da 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 da. That's not. Yeah, I just knocked my money oil over. My money drawing oil. Um, you could need that. Capricorn, damn. Some Capricorn here could need that money drawing oil for real. It could benefit them. But I don't have it up on the website yet, but you can message me. You can email me or message me or do like a custom request on the website. Um, But I don't think this is. I think this is somebody else in like my waking day. Water, hermit. Somebody is in isolation thinking about this. The emperor, um, thinking about this. But again, yeah, this is a truth card popping out there. Somebody's in isolation. Yeah, truth and single. Somebody's in camera's this way. Truth and single. Somebody's in isolation thinking about this for a Capricorn. They're thinking about this emperor is in isolation, thinking about how he can move forward with his money, but like it's trying to find the answers for this money. But like I told you, I think the answer is that somebody's like blood, like 4 generations of your family is cursed, like with money. It has been. They have been like so, again. Shorty was not to be fucking tampered with. I don't know who she was. I don't know if she was an opponent to the family or something. But I'm hearing clear as day. You may be rich in spirit, but not on this earth, not on this side. You'll be rich in spirit, but you won't be rich in here. You'll be poor on earth. Somebody is nasty. That's a nasty, like it. Genius nasty is what I mean. Um, 1, 3, 6, 7. One more. Gemini energy. This is a curse. This is a spell. It was an incantation, something somebody made up on the fly. A lot of air energy. This may be due to like a friendship or a romantic connection that went sour. Um, whatever this ended, whatever this ended, and then everything else ensued. Uh, give me give me clarity on this rebirth card. Nourish. This is growth. Somebody's trying to achieve. Abandoned and shallow. Somebody. Um, it seems as though like somebody was nourishing someone. It seems like pouring into them, maybe giving them a lifestyle that they were not used to, a luxurious lifestyle. I didn't want to say it like that, but it does get that. Like maybe this I'm gonna call her a witch for the time being. Clarity is here. Yeah, some witch was granting someone like a nice lifestyle or a nicer lifestyle. Um, was like self growth, self focus, soul finding. These two people were a pair. They were supposed to be together with the Gemini energy. And what happened is whatever happened, whoever was the opposite energy of this witch. I'm not going to say she's masculine or feminine, but we're saying she right now. Whoever she was with abandoned her, which is why we have the abandoned card out here. Left her, left out, walked away, and was cold and very distant. With the shallow card, they may have went to somebody who was more like suited their needs, like not in a different way, and more of like in a shallow way. So this has to be like more sexual, more like so somebody maybe with more beauty, more sexual energy, something else. It was something. So this is where this curse resonates from. It's from a broken relationship. I'm not just hearing a broken relationship, but it's like a broken contract. This is the result of a contract being broken that wasn't supposed to be broken and never got repaired. um okay, I want to pull these green ones. All right, the 8 of Hearts. This is over betrayal. Somebody was betrayed, and therefore this is the sting of betrayal. Many generations being cursed of this, many different family members cursed because of this. Mm, that's crazy work. 10 of Hearts, le mariage, the marriage. Somebody betrayed a marriage. They didn't just betray this whoever the switch was. They betrayed a contract, a marriage. These are the marriage represents contracts, vows, commitments. Somebody betrayed their commitments to this person, and this is the ending result of that. Can this be taken off of this family? 5 of Diamonds, 4 of Clover, and the 9 of Hearts. You are lucky. It's so funny, interesting enough. If I read this as a plain yes or no, which this is a yes, 2 red cards, 1 black. But we are definitely going to read the black card. It says a lot more, but we'll just read the black card. We're stuck to that. I'm trying to like keep things organized. The black card represents the lone wolf. A lone wolf, not the lone wolf. I think whoever's watching this knows who the lone wolf is, or who you would describe as this lone wolf. This if it says it's a lone wolf or a solitary practitioner, if you will. I wasn't going to read these, but they make sense to read it with this pair. This curse can be taken off. It can be taken off by the lone wolf. What we have here is the 5 of diamonds, which talks about wisdom, wit, logic, making the right moves, quick moves as well. Very quick, but very steady. And this is somebody who has favor, luck. Not just on their side, but in this kind of work. They have wisdom and favor when it comes to working this kind of work. Removals, clearances of objects, obstacles, blockages, money, finance, career, magic. It's somebody they have the touch for this. They have the touch for this. They don't know it yet. I don't know if they know it yet, but they have the touch for this. I think it surprises somebody that like almost the same way it got put on is literally almost the same way it has to get taken off. And I've explained like the history of somebody's family to them with the seer card here. And somebody is literally going through something very similar to this right now. Not that the witch is cursing you, but you feel like I think somebody is like dealing with somebody who is considered a witch, and you believe this lone practitioner can take this off, and it can. 9 of diamonds, I think they will too. It prepares the both of you for your blessings. It prepares the both of you for your blessings. It's almost like this is it's almost like this path is destined. Like somebody was destined to meet this practitioner. Like it's almost like this path was destined. It was fated. It's very interesting. Am I gonna leave it there? I think so. We're at 18 minutes. Grand rising to you all in the comments. Let me know if this resonated. Make sure you guys like, share, subscribe, tell a friend, tell a hater, tell a bitch you may need some clarity. Leave me a comment if you like the way I read or the style in which I read. You know, you were here, you were watching. You know. We're gonna get a quick confirmation spread. I think this is more about today, is what I'm hearing, but yeah, let's see. We've got the 8 of Swords in reverse, which means freedom, openness. Somebody feels like now that this is out, I feel like somebody feels like now that this is out there, either they can talk about it or like either like now that this is confirmed, if this is out there, they can either talk about it or deal with it, or like it can be dealt with, or I think it's like yeah, it can be dealt with. Somebody feels like they can talk about it. It can be dealt with now. Maybe they can go to a person and like say, hey, I think this is what's wrong, and like, can you help me? The King of Swords. Yep. This can be dealt with now. Somebody feels like the situation definitely can be dealt with. It's like they have clarity on their mind. Like it makes sense now. It all makes sense by everybody. So like, and I don't want to say, my nose is itching, but it seems like somebody wants to be like, it makes sense why everybody in such a fucked up situation. Like I guess everybody money fucked up in a way. And it makes sense why the whole family, like it just seemed like everybody fucked up in a way. in a way though. It's a different, like it's not. It may not be the same way for everybody, but it's a way. Everybody fucked up in a way. It's a. I don't know why they want me to say it like that, but it's in a way. It may not be. Again, it may not be everybody. Like it's like some people stay with people, some people don't stay with people, but they don't like. They got their own, but they don't have their own, but it's sort of their own, but kind of their own, but not really their own. It's a lot. It's a lot of different. This one up, this one down, this cup down, this knocked over. It's just a shenanigan. It's some shit in the cups, baby. The King of Swords. Again, somebody is clear. With the Two of Cups on. This could be friendship, but who? This could be friendship. It doesn't necessarily have to be a romantic relationship, but this is like balance. Somebody is almost like somebody has a friend who can balance the situation. Is what they feel like. Somebody has a friend that can balance the situation. Bring the card in. Oh, baby, I kid you not. Somebody has a friend who they like is they consider this friend a magician. With you see that Gemini energy right there. Somebody considers this friend like a magician, a witch, if you will, a practitioner who can do this though. King of Swords. It's so funny because the way the spread is laid up, it's laid on across. I'm gonna draw the last card and then I'll explain these rows because it'll make more sense. Six of Cups in reverse. Oof. Um, I don't know if you piss this person off or you feel like you pissed this person off or like they're not gonna want to fuck with you. Somebody feels like they pissed this person off or they're not gonna want to fuck with you or they're not gonna want to help you do something, whatever. Not do something. I think somebody feels like they gonna like whatever it, like brush it off, like blow that shit off. Let's get some clarity for all of these, but before I go and do that, the way this is lined up, top to bottom, is King of Swords upright, Eight of Swords in reverse, and the Magician upright. This is somebody who has clarity on who can open the roads, who can release them, who can do this unbinding work. Oh my goodness, that's what it is. It's unbinding. They've like bound you to poverty. They've bound you to fucking poverty. Look what's falling out. Look, that is a card of like Nine of Wands talks about like having to persevere, you're put in situations where you have to persevere. It's force of perseverance, like you have no other choice. That's the only way to get out of the situation. It's like to persevere. And it seems like this motherfucker on this card, he's bandaged up because he's been through some shit. He is banged the fuck up. Okay, but Two of Pentacles, this is balance. Somebody is binded to a level of poverty in a way, or somebody's binded to poverty. They like that's what this is. And somebody is clear. They have a friend who can release them, open the gates, unchain them, unbind them. That's what's going up and down. Left to right, though, we have bad memories, or we have the Six of Cups, which isn't always bad memories, but sometimes it can like maybe this person seems very serious. He seems very serious to somebody. I was gonna say sinister. He's not sinister, but he seems very serious to somebody. Maybe somebody feels like this is sinister to ask of somebody after something. This isn't. This is. I have to be careful the way I word this because it's not to use them, but this is what this person is here for. This is kind of like what their I want to say divine calling is over their life. This is part of it. This is kind of how it works for them. Um, this is kind of how that path travels and opens for them, right? So again, from left to right, with the Six of Cups, it could just be bad memories, like reaching out to others with love and compassion. Again, this could be a Scorpio energy. We have Scorpio on the Six of Cups here, but it's this person is independent as well. So this may. It's weird because this line talks about like still an opening, space, an opening. The Six of Cups in reverse, although it's not great memories, the Eight of Swords in reverse, it's like somebody doesn't like their freedom and their openness allows them not to cling on to these like bad times. They don't necessarily cling on to them. But the Eight of Swords, again, this is like being productive, finding a way out. This is what they do. Um, It can also read that they're very serious about this business. They're very serious about this work. It also reads that way. They're very serious about balancing these kinds of situations. This is somebody who I want to say he's about his business. They say they're about their business. This magician is about their business. Let's see what the crossing energy is. And the crossing doesn't necessarily mean challenging, but it could be challenging or it could be aiding, depending on how the card reads. Right? It could be assisting. The King of Swords is being or yeah, we've got the Seven of Cups in reverse. Somebody, again, this is somebody being disillusioned. Um, this with the Seven of Cups in reverse kind of talks about like not necessarily being so overwhelmed by the choices anymore, though. Returning to reality. Again, it's in conflict and in conjunction with something that has clarity. The King of Swords has clarity, so this is more clarity, seeing that there are not other options out there, or that this option in particular, somebody is having clarity about this option in particular and the other options at the same time. The Two of Cups being clarified with the Fool um, in reverse. This is naivety. Somebody not sure that okay, this is going to come out. Not sure about taking this leap with this person. This Queen of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune, Nine of Cups. Somebody was already. It's like somebody that wasn't sure about taking a leap with somebody who was already. Yes, protective and generous, but like was already in their fortune, was already in their good luck. Um, they were selfish about it. They were kind of annoyed with it with the Nine of Cups in reverse. Um, it kind of made somebody sad. It made somebody feel away, right? And maybe that's the wake up call someone needed in order to like take a look at their life and be like, this isn't right. I'm trying and I'm trying and I just can't. Kind of deal, right? The Magician being clarified by the Seven of Wands. Um, it's so interesting. I usually just say the Seven of Wands is defensive energy. It is defending something. This, again, this magician has the power to change the situation. Truly, I, I believe for an entire family. Queen of Cups. Yeah, he has the ability to change things for an entire family by doing this. And it's because of somebody's own perseverance, strong will, and conviction within themselves. Somebody's gonna see, should you go through with this and like hire this person, essentially you're hiring them uh, to do this work for you or on you to start with, and then maybe the family. I don't know, however you want to deal. Um, Somebody's gonna see why somebody's so strong-willed and so strong in their will and their conviction and their sense of self. They're going to truly see firsthand what that's like and how a person like moves the world around them because of that. The Six of Clubs, or excuse me, Six of Clubs talking about open roads. It's not here. It's a playing card. It's not here, but like again, this is like in reference to this person can open the roads for someone, and someone is seriously considering that. But this person can open the roads for someone. But we've got the Six of Cups being clarified by the Ten of Cups. The Ten of Cups upright is a very good card, though. It's talking about blissful relationships, harmony, alignment, family returning or family reunions. With the Six of Cups in reverse, this is, oh, not my stomach growling. This is maybe a family returning or reuniting after, it feels like a split. It doesn't, it feels like a split. And I'm going to leave it at that. It feels like a split. It feels like a family. Maybe this money work has caused a family to like, I'm hearing split into factions. This family has split into factions. There's a little bit over here, there's a little bit over there, there's a little down yonder. This family has split into factions. Um, you wonder why y'all can't come together. Maybe y'all used to be a really big together kind of family, 10 of Cups kind of deal. Um, somebody could have elders who came in a group of 10 or something like that. But it's like y'all can't come together because of this. Clear or the Eight of Swords in reverse being clarified by the Knight of Wands. Uh, Another element of this curse is passion, but it's the impulse of passion. It's the impulsive kind. Um, and I don't know another way to say this, but it's the kind of passion or impulse that causes one to cheat, causes one to like look at things and be like, "Ooh, shiny," kind of deal. This is another element of that. It's like again because it's like you're rich in spirit, rich in magical abilities, sure, but you'll be poor in this life because somebody is like turned up the level of like sex, but like turned down the ability to like produce anything. Not like children, but like money wise, physical, tangible wise, materialized, cars, houses, clothes. It's very hard and it's very misguided energy. It's somebody, it's like it's almost like the focus, somebody's focus also is sometimes like that's their focus, that's their it's like a it's not a control, it's not demonic, but it's like somebody has a lot of like innate sexual energy, like a lot of it, and that's okay a lot of times. But a lot of times people like either don't act on it, which causes a buildup when you like reserve yourself because you could this it kind of feels like this person it ends up with like is with a or kind of it's kind of matched with somebody who like has a lot of sexual energy themselves but has it on like locked in on reserve for some reason, and that's their own issue. Like that's a separate issue for that person, but also your energy is like it's not overflowing in a good way. It's like bubbling over, but it's like it's like bubbling over like rice that's on high. It's obviously bubbling over because you need to turn the fucking fire down, right? It's like somebody can't turn the fucking fire down. That's why, and it's like somebody shit they can't shift to even focus on their fucking money sometimes because that is the ramifications of this. My God, today this is a nasty piece of work for mamas. Sheesh. Oh, when I tell you she was not to be tampered with, she was not. I'm gonna leave this here for y'all. Most of you, I'm hearing most of you already know what to do. Um, I'm not gonna take these are already out here, but it says shallow clarity and abandon. Somebody might feel shallow because now they have clarity that they also have abandoned a person that they need. I'm just gonna I'm gonna keep it a buck with you, right? Because I have a mentor who's like, uh, don't let don't let don't let society or like don't let obvious factors like block you from getting your blessings. She always tells the story like if somebody says there's $1 million in Alaska waiting for you, and if you are in Alaska, this obviously is not for you. But if you're in the lower 48, if there's $1 million waiting in Alaska for you, nothing's gonna stop you from getting your ass to Alaska and getting that $1 million. Is it right? So don't let anything stand in your way of getting your blessings. This is especially not ego. If somebody like literally needs this work, I suggest you reach out to the person who you think is this magician as well. Somebody is very clear on who this magician is. Maybe you've been intimate with them. Maybe they've been withdrawn from this intimacy. Again, that is somebody's own. That is also somebody's own dealings that they have to deal with. I don't know why they want me to tell you that. This is something that somebody else has to deal with. It's not that they lack it. They have a lot of it. and they would like to use it, but it's closed sometimes from people attempting to restrict them. Um, Again, obsession. People that are obsessed with them attempting to restrict them, not if they're what it's kind of like bottling their sexual energy, trying to take from it. Right? We've got obsession out here. We've got open heart. You may be obsessed with this person as well, yeah, you may be obsessed with this person as well. We've got open heart, um, but receptive empathy. This person may be empathetic. You also have elusive here, as in this person may be. You may feel like this person is dishonest or like practice deception or trickery. I don't know if you all would consider this deception, but it's not. But I understand if you think it is. Somebody is hiding all the things that they know. And that is because as a very gifted seer or psychic, diviner, whatever you want to call them, sometimes there's information you have and you have to hold it. You have to hold it. You have to wait. You have to hold it. There's timing. Some of us are bound to that kind of timing, that kind of rule. And it's not necessarily that like we're not sharing information with you. There's just some stuff that we can't share with you. Um, but this doesn't feel like this person is dishonest in a bad way. It's just yes, they do know more than they're letting on. Absolutely. We also have bitterness here, resentment, anger, hurtful words. Also, this kind of clarifies like somebody not speaking or saying something. If you feel like they knew something, they can't just outright. I don't know if somebody feels like bitch, did you know? But it's like I don't. There was an inclination. Somebody had a thought like, yeah, you might be cursed because how the fuck is all y'all fucked up like this? But at the same time, somebody can't say it because they talk like that. They talk like that, or either they're like they think it may be a religious factor or religious blockage as well. Somebody doesn't want to be like, hey, I think somebody's cursed, or I think you're cursed, or something like that, because somebody may be religious. It may be a religious blockage there. That may be somebody just can't necessarily find the wording, and they didn't want the resentment there, even though their heart is open to receiving whatever from the world and how they receive these things. Somebody didn't want the resentment of like saying that and also being right, not just saying that, but also being right. What's that? Confession. Confessions. Somebody didn't want to say that and be right. They didn't want to confess that they like felt that, knew that, or something like that. Somebody didn't want to say that and be right. Let's clear the open heart message or clear open heart messages. Somebody gets clear messages, clear open hearted messages, or something like that. Hopeless. Open heart and hopeless. That's very conflicting energies. Let's get one more. Past life. So somebody may feel like they're repeating patterns from a past life, or this is like a past life pattern repeating. Kind of. That's kind of what's happening here. If you put it that way, it's kind of happening. Elusive is being clarified by intimacy. Somebody's worried. I'm worried about whether somebody's telling the truth, and somebody's worried about if somebody's being elusive about their intimacy. Um, clarify intimacy. Hoping somebody's hoping maybe that somebody is. Maybe somebody's trying to manifest an intimate moment with this person, and it's eluding them. That's another way of saying elusive. Eluding. It is eluding, getting away from you. This is elusive, as in like elusive means to get away, or like it could be get away with something, but it means to get away, to evade, right? Um, Jerry the mouse in Tom and Jerry, it was very elusive. It doesn't necessarily mean he was always using deception, dishonesty, and trickery, even though he was, but he was very elusive. He was hard to catch. Um, Somebody's manifesting again a family with this person, but they just feel like it's very a lot of things are eluding them. Intimacy, manifesting this person, family, bitterness is being clarified by trapped. Somebody may be trapped with somebody that they're leaving behind with the finality card. Somebody maybe feel like they're being trapped or tied down, or the bitterness is coming from a bitterness again. The bitterness could come from there's two lanes here. Somebody is trapped. They're with someone and they feel trapped with this person. And it's not the right person. They feel captive with this person. And there's like they're ready to leave. They're ready to just close this situation. Maybe this person is more so obsessed with you than you are with them. And this isn't the same as like the money thing. For the money thing, if the money thing resonated for you, this is like you're maybe somebody's obsessed with their partner, but they keep experiencing bitterness because they're trapped, unable to move forward, right? Unable to reach like closure, a finality point, a final point. It's like a buildup that's like not confessions being clarified by heart fog. Somebody's maybe confessing their confusion. Um, built up emotions. Somebody's confessing what they have built up for someone, and this is healing. This is better. This is healing them, getting this energy out. Obsession being clarified by clarity. I love that. Obsession being clarified by clarity, meaning all the pieces of the puzzle will become clear. If this is a third party thing, like somebody's obsessed with you, you're obsessed with the practitioner kind of deal. Um, it's all coming, all the pieces are coming in together. All the pieces are coming in together. I think a lot more pieces would come in together if somebody would just access whatever friend this is, practitioner this is, to start doing this work. A lot of it. Rain picked up a little bit. Yeah. Somebody need that. The rain picked up. Somebody definitely needs like a cleansing or a removal. All right. I'm gonna leave this here. We've been on for 42 minutes. 42 minutos. I appreciate y'all. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Tell a friend. I hope you got something from this reading. In the meantime, in between time, it's all love and it. Peace.